Hello everybody and welcome to week 4 of our class. Yay! This is the week where we're going to be discussing some really critical topics. But before I go into that, let me just go back and review what we've done in week 3. In week 3, we discussed SMART goals. What is the difference between a SMART goal, a goal that's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-sensitive, versus a regular goal. We also discussed that as well as SMART goals, we also discussed motivation. What motivates you? What are your intrinsic or internal motivators? What are your extrinsic or external motivators? Those who have both internal and external motivators have attained a balance between the two. And that's very, very important, especially in school, because you need to have that balance. You need to have that support system that is those people or things or ideas which support you from the outside, and that drive and determination within to move forward in school. Well, now we move into week 4. This happens to be one of my favorite weeks of all, and it is also a very important week. Have you ever sat down, read an entire chapter, and when you were finished, you did not remember anything that you read? That happens a lot to many of us, and this week we're going to be talking about that. Why does that happen? How can we change that? How can we read something and comprehend it? So this week we're focusing on reading comprehension. We're focusing on memory. What is long-term memory? What is short-term memory? Which one of these types of memories do we need when we study in school? Do we need short-term? Do we need long-term? Do we need both? And we're also going to be talking about study habits. What are the ideal study habits compared to your study habits? Are they the same? I hope they are. Are they different? Better start to think about that. So this is a very, very important, very practical week, week 4. Let's take a look at it for a moment. In week 4, again, one of the tasks is how to find your weekly feedback, which would be your Gamescape feedback from week 3. We have 3 objectives. Identify personal learning styles. This is going to be very interesting as well. We're going to be talking about what is your learning style. Are you an auditory learner? Are you a visual learner? Are you both? Okay. Are you a kinesthetic learner? And you'll soon read what each of these implies. Can you identify effective study habits and techniques and reading comprehension strategies? Our required learning activities will be Key to Success, Chapter 7, which is all about memory and study strategies, and Your College Experience, Chapter 6, which includes different study techniques. Okay, and Gamescape, of course. Keys to Success, Chapter 3. And this week, the grammar review will be on run-on sentences. For those of you who do not insert periods at the end of sentences and capitalize the first word of the following sentence, when you submit something to me and it's 4 sentences and it looks like one giant paragraph without a period or a capital, and you haven't made that paragraph into separate sentences, wow, then this is the week for you. Those are called run-on sentences, and it makes it very, very difficult for the reader to interpret what you're trying to say. Please do the grammar review, the run-on sentences. I'm asking everybody this week to complete this. I may be moving this into the required learning activity rather than keep it in the recommended. When you finish this, kindly send me your score in a private message. I want to make sure that everybody completes this grammar review. It's very important. And of course, we have our week 4 summary, which I ask you not to tackle until next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. The assignments this week, once again, the week 4 Gamescape. which I think you're going to enjoy. And as always, participation, a minimum of 8 substantive notes. Remember, a substantive note is a note that is at least 75 words, at least 4 sentences. It has to add to the quality of the ongoing discussion. And it will be your observations, your experiences, or something you read in the text. Okay? So this is going to be a very exciting week. This is going to be a very productive week. This is a week with a lot of practical information. So that said, I will see you in the learning activities.